Welcome you guys to another edition of Crypto News. Today we're going to show you what the Federal Reserve says about the Fedwire Funds Services and exactly how it works. And now this was updated on February 19th of 2014, and this information is accurate and correct as of today, July 22nd, 2017, from the Federal Reserve's website. You can see here this is saying federalreserve.gov. This is the federal website itself. Now, the link to this page will be in the description for all of you guys to verify and to read it yourself. But let's just see what the Federal Reserve has to say about their Fedwire Funds Services. The Federal Reserve Bank provides the Fedwire Funds Service, a real-time gross settlement system that enables participants to initiate fund transfer that are immediate, final, and irrevocable once processed. Depository institutions and certain other financial institutions that hold an account with the Federal Reserve Bank are eligible to participate in the Fedwire Fund Services. In 2008, approximately 7,300 participants made Fedwire fund transfers. The Fedwire Fund Transfer, or the Fedwire Fund Service, is generally used to make large value, time-critical payments. The Fedwire Funds Service is a credit transfer service. Participants originate fund transfers by instructing a Federal Reserve Bank to debit funds from its own account and credit funds to the account of another participant. Participants may originate fund transfers online by initiating a secure electronic message or offline via telephone procedures. The Fedwire Funds Service business day begins at 9 p.m. Eastern Time on the preceding calendar day and ends at 6:30 p.m. Monday through Friday, excluding designated holidays. For example, Fedwire Funds Service opens for Monday at 9 p.m. on the preceding Sunday. The deadline for initiating transfers for the benefit of a third party, such as a bank's customer, is 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Each business day. Under certain circumstances, Fedwire Funds Service operating hours may be extended by the Federal Reserve banks. For further information about the Fedwire Funds Service, please see the Fedwire Services page on the Federal Reserve Financial Services website. Now, let's break this down a little bit for you guys, just so we all can understand this article a little bit more. Now, it's important to note that these are a real-time transaction, and it's settled enables a participant to initiate fund transfers that are immediate. So like again, it's real time, it's immediate, it's final and irrevocable, which means it cannot be reversed. And anything that is reversed obviously is not possible on this article by the Fedwire Fund Services. It says in on their website, it's irrevocable once processed. Now, continuing, depository institutions and certain other financial institutions that hold in an account with a Federal Reserve Bank are eligible to participate. So now, a depository institution and certain other financial institutions, important to note the other financial institutions, are eligible to participate in the Fedwire Fund Services. In 2008, approximately only, that's what they should have put, only 7,300 participants made Fedwire fund transfers. So a very, very small amount of Americans, banks, people, made Fedwire fund service transfers. Only 703 of them in 2008. Granted, it has been 10 years since that has actually been updated. So the Fedwire Funds Service is a credit transfer service. So this credit has to come from somewhere, and this is where they're creating it out of the thin air. Participants originate fund transfers by instructing a Federal Reserve Bank to debit funds from its own account and credit funds to the account of another participant. Participants may originate fund transfers online by initiating a secure electronic message or offline via telephone procedures. So this is literally telling you guys that it's credit, it's originating from your account with the Federal Reserve Bank, and then it's being credited as funds to the account of another participant, whoever you're actually transferring the funds to. And it also states when they open and when they close. So their day starts at 9 p.m. and goes 10 p.m., 11 p.m., 12, 1 a.m., etc., all the way until 6:30 p.m. and they end. So they're open during midnight, during 1 a.m. They're open to process transactions, excluding designated holidays. However, they do tell you the holidays, so you just got to do it the day before that holiday. Otherwise, it just won't go through. And then for more, let's just take a look at the Fedwire Services page. I bet you it's not going to tell us a whole lot, but yeah, it really doesn't. So the Fedwire services are the premier electronic payment and securities transfer services that banks, businesses, and government agencies rely on for mission-critical same-day transactions. Interesting, same-day transactions. So these guys are leading and pioneering instant and same-day wire transactions. So 3-day approval or processing does not apply apparently to the Federal Reserve. They're on it with same day. When it absolutely matters, trust the Fedwire services to deliver transactions with certainty and finality, which means when it's done, it's done. You cannot reverse it. You cannot change it. What they do sticks. Let's see here. Fedwire Funds Service, real-time gross settlement system that enables you to send or receive payments for your own account on behalf of clients, settle commercial payments or positions with other financial institutions or clearing arrangements, submit federal tax payments, or buy and sell federal funds. I'm pretty sure that's self-explanatory, but a real-time, so instantly, you can get a gross settlement system that enables you to receive. So instantly, it's allowing you to send and receive payments for your own account with the Federal Reserve on behalf of clients, settle commercial payments, or positions with other financial institutions. So that's like debt. Settling commercial payments would be like, say, you're getting something done for a building that you have created or that you have building right now. Say you're in the construction and whatever. That pays for the debt, also tax, and you can buy and sell federal funds. Um, and they also have, let's see, Federal Transaction Analyzer enables financial institutions to streamline after-the-fact analysis of payment transactions and provides access to historical transaction database to help automate manual reporting process. This will be nice to look into. Maybe you guys can take a look at some of your transactions here. Fedwire Security Service, a book entry securities transfer system that provides cost-effective safekeeping, transfer and delivery versus payment settlement services with flexible account structures and automated claim adjustment features. So this is old school. They kind of do everything by the book and they will house it for you, I guess, at an affordable rate. So that right there, my friends, is the Fedwire. And what I'm going to do is be sure to link this video and this URL so you guys can take a look at the article and keepsake this, print it, make sure you have reference of it. And as always, have a wonderful night and keep at it, my friends. Find your truth.